everybody, I'm Elizabeth Hines from OurPaleoFamily.com, and it's Butcher Box time again. So I wanted to show you what came. This is my August shipment. We skipped a couple. They had some, honestly I think that they maybe had a little bit of trouble with growing a little too fast, and right about the same time I was reading some articles in the Wall Street Journal about the delivery companies having a hard time keeping staff, and they were getting behind. So I think it was kind of a perfect storm there for a while. I had some comments from people about, they received a shipment with thawed meat and had a hard time getting in touch with customer service, and I had the same experience actually. But I feel like they've gotten it under control now. This box certainly shipped a lot quicker than my last one did, which was in June. Maybe it was May. I think it was May. So anyway, I wanted to show you, and you know what, my boxes usually come like this, and this isn't Butcher Box's fault really, but the boxes always look kind of damaged, but there's a lot of padding in here, so don't let that scare you if you see your box. We've got this nice thick layer of insulation, and I used to get a bag, like a reusable grocery bag, and that is not in here. So they must have changed that, which, you know what, honestly, it was nice to get, it was a nice bag, but it wasn't really providing any insulation because it didn't really seal all the way. So let's see what we got. I'm just going to dump it out. So I have chosen the package that is what they curate for me. It's supposed to be 16 to 23 pounds of meat, and I don't pay extra to pick it out myself. So let's see what they chose for me today. I did say it's August. It is hot, and there's no ice in there. It's completely thawed, or the ice has evaporated. So this is sirloin tips. So look at this ground beef. It definitely got knocked around in the package a bit. This didn't used to happen. This is completely open, and it is partially thawed. This one is totally frozen, so I got 4 pounds of ground beef. This is the top sirloin steak, so I have 4 of those. Actually, I have 8 of those. And again, it's this one's ripped open. Not super thrilled with that. Each of these is 12 ounces, so 12 times 4, so I have 48 ounces of those. I ordered a tri-tip. That was their special. That's what this is. That's my 1.5 pounds of tri-tip sirloin tip. This is a cut I haven't received before, so I'm excited to try that. This looks like pork loin, boneless pork loin chop. So 2 packs of those, 2 pounds each. And again, boneless skinless chicken breast, which again is kind of ripped and open. So I'm going to have to seal that properly. It's frozen. I mean, it's close to thawing, but it's still frozen, so my chicken's still frozen. So I'll go ahead and cut those apart. These are basically 1 pound packages, so 6 pounds, and this is my free bacon because I signed up during free bacon for the year. So people ask, do you really get a good value? So let's add it up. So we have 6 pounds of chicken. What did I say these are? These are each a pound, so 6. So this is 10 pounds of meat. This one is a pound, so we have 12 pounds, 14, 16, about 22 pounds. I'm not counting this one because I paid for that extra. They'll have certain specials each month, and you can choose to get that or not. And I actually didn't include my bacon because that is my free one. So I have always gotten closer to the 20-something pounds rather than the 16. And this is pretty representative of what I get. I get chicken breasts, I get ground beef, and then I get a few other cuts. I got spare ribs once, and sometimes I get like a pork roast. I usually get some other kind of cut of steak, and I will say that that the quality is excellent. I'm frustrated with this packaging issue this time, and I'll take some pictures and I'll let them know for sure. They're still a young company, and I think they're having some growing pains and trying to work out some of the kinks. I think there needed to be more padding in that box, make the box a little smaller or something. but the quality of the meat cannot be beat, and I can't find it here locally. I can get grass-fed. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're in the capital city, and I cannot get heritage breed pork. I can get organic chicken, but it's real hard to get organic, pasture-raised, the best quality possible, which is what I'm getting from ButcherBox, and it's less expensive from ButcherBox. I don't get these cuts of meat in grass-fed. So I'm really thrilled with the quality that I'm receiving. I wish they would send me some dark meat chicken, or at least send me white meat with bones in it. I hate boneless, skinless chicken, honestly. I would never choose to buy it. But I have gotten it consistently every month. I'm guessing that's what most people want. But I'm a little stingy or frugal, and I am not willing to pay extra to pick out my meat just to get some chicken with the bones in it or some dark meat chicken. I just have going with this, and I may change that in the future. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, here is my latest ButcherBox. A lot of meat, $238 delivered to my door. If you want to read some more details about it, I have linked to a post I wrote, and in that post on my website there is a referral link. I would love it if you would use that referral link. It gives me a little bit of money towards my meat and helps support the blog, which is full of recipes and information for you that I put out there for free. It doesn't cost you any extra to use that referral link, and in fact, if you use it, then you will get your own referral link, and you can send that to all your friends and family, and you also can get a little referral bonus. So share the love, share the yummy meat, and I hope you give ButcherBox a try. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so when I went back and watched that video of the August unboxing, I thought, wow, I was really giving them the benefit of the doubt, because that box honestly was a mess. I had to repackage everything in it. All of the packages were broken, and so I had to seal them to put them in my freezer. They're half thawed. You know, it was just a mess. I was very positive in my video because I want to give them a chance, right? But my September shipment came, and I was really encouraged because it was supposed to ship right about the time Hurricane Florence was coming. And I got a note that said, you know, we're delaying your shipment. We know you're about to have bad weather. We'll ship it when we know that things are fine, or when we hear from you. And where I am, we ended up, you know, really escaping the worst of that storm, thankfully. But then the shipment shipped. I got the notice, and it came just a couple days later. And I was running the kids to one of their activities, and I saw it on the porch, and I mean, the box was in terrible condition, and I just knew it was going to be the same thing again. And so my husband happened to be working from home that day. I said, hey, will you get the ButcherBox, bring it in, please open it, take pictures, because I have a feeling the meat is going to be needing to go in the freezer immediately and not sitting on the front porch in the sun while I'm gone for a couple hours. So he did that, and you can see the pictures of the condition. This box was not even a ButcherBox box. It doesn't say perishable, it doesn't say fragile, it's just a plain cardboard, thin cardboard box. And it has that sort of foam insulation, like blanket thing in there that they always have. But again, there was no shopping bag containing the meat. It's this huge box, and it was, you know, half full. So maybe it's full at the beginning with dry ice, and then that seems like a lot of dry ice. I can't imagine they're using that much. But anyway, open it up, and it's a big bloody mess. And all of the meat was thawed. I immediately reached out to customer service. No response. None. And, you know, I've just had it. I'm very thankful. Quite a few of you have used my referral link, and that gave me free meat. So I had a couple shipments that I did not have to pay for. I'm really very thankful for that. I appreciate it. And it was great at the beginning, but they have just really not been able to get their act together with shipping, and I can't give them that many chances, and I absolutely cannot recommend them anymore. And I see these other paleo bloggers that are, you know, a big deal in this world, and they just keep going on and sending out stuff all the time about how great ButcherBox is. And I just know, because my viewers, the few that I have, viewers and readers of the blog, have sent me comments and emails and Facebook messages and say, I had the same situation. So I know that what's happening to me is not unique, and I'm very disappointed. I'm sorry that I recommended them and it has turned out this way. I will say that I have had good experience with U.S. wellness meats in the past. They're just more expensive. and they're a little bit harder to work with. You have to order a certain amount for them to even ship you an order, and their shipping is expensive. So I kind of quit on U.S. Wellness Meats when ButcherBox came on the scene, but they do have some products that I really like that I can't get anywhere else. Like their liverwurst is only liver that I can tolerate, and I'm supposed to eat a lot of liver. So this is going to prompt me to go back to U.S. Wellness Meats. So I'll let you know how that goes. When I get my shipment, I will certainly video it for you and show you. But for now, I'm sorry if I recommended ButcherBox and you got them on my recommendation and had a bad experience. I've had a bad experience too. And I hope that they can get it going because it's a great concept. The meat was good. But if you're based on shipping, you got to get your shipping under control. So thanks everybody. I appreciate you watching. I'll be back with more recipes and other fun stuff soon.